Lancaster on the 13th.
My mate, Crafty Kev, matchday sponsor, the lads have gone in for his 50th. We will be putting him in a full kit and getting him as a mascot.
Brilliant.
And walking out hand in hand with Dino.
Yay.
So he didn't think we were going to. I think he thinks we're joking, which we're clearly not.
Brilliant.
So I'm looking forward to that one.
Oh well, get yourself down and have a look.
Yeah. Higher than that, with all the cover, and it has been covered up. You know, there's no getting around it. It's been covered up from day one. It's been covered up.
The actual planning for the game was really, really poor. Then what happened on the game, all the mistakes they made opening the gate, and then there was the blame game. They tried to blame all the fans. They tried to cover that up as well. So there's multiple things that went wrong.
Scotland are qualified. England are qualified.
Look at Ireland and Wales are both in the play.
I really like it when all the home nations, as many as you can as possible. Like I was down at my seat the other day when Scotland scored.
Every game we're going to now, wherever we've been, you see a lot more younger kids going.
You see with the players coming in and high five the players and all that.
It's just closing it. That's what I think the beauty of non-league is, and the grounds are getting better in non-league because clubs are getting more people through the gates.
We've had a heated debate, haven't we? As Mrs. Merton would say,
It's Christmas.
Hi everyone, welcome to Snowdrop Products. Kids went back to school this week, whoop whoop. We're promoting our Leavers hoodies. Done our first batch of Leavers 2026 already. So they're about to get dropped off at school so the children can wear them all year. We really advocate that you get in there early and the kids enjoy them while it's cold. Nothing worse than handing out hoodies in July, mid-heat wave. Get on it early, take advantage of our early bird offers. You can also do the club shop posting on our website, so you don't have to manage that within school. You can just take that list of names, sort the artwork out, get it approved by school, get them on the website, and you can buy your own, choose your own sizes, drop a sample box off at the school, try them on before you buy them so you know you're getting the right size. My advice would always be to size up because children love them baggy. Any colour you like, initials can be added, we can print down the sleeves, logo on the front. If you'd like to hear more, get in touch with Snowdrop Products. Thank you.
Evening boys.
Evening.
How are we?
About time.
Better late than never.
Well,
Loz has dipped out that way, you've come in that way.
Like a tactic.
You'll never season the same room.
Isn't it the royal family that can't be together?
That's it. So you can't travel together. Can't go on the same flight.
Separate flights, innit?
But like us, that innit? For the way days.
Can't all travel together.
It's not for the same reasons. We can't sit in a car together for too long.
Well, you're all looking very festive, boys.
Yeah.
Yours is over there.
Merry Christmas.
You've got one.
Yeah.
You filthy animal.
Sean nipped in and dropped them off before.
Thanks, Sean.
Snowdrop Products, if anyone wants any promotional items.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can get a few sold, raise a few quid.
I was just saying, obviously raising money for a good cause. And
whereas I'm just rocking the brand.
Yeah.
that looks like a really nice jacket.
It's a very nice jacket.
Yeah. Have you
comfy.
heard about
Get it on all day, or have you literally just put it on?
No, I've had it on today. I've been.
It's right in Manchester, isn't it?
I'll be checking photos.
I've had it pulled up, rocking around Manchester. rocking the brand, yeah.
Love it. Yeah, we've got all the gear coming in now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Ready for the new launch.
Yeah, get in the club shop and have a little nosy and see
what's
stuff and get online.
It's good, mate.
Stocking fillers.
Christmas.
Yeah, you need to be quick though.
Yeah.
Because there'll be a cut-off date, won't there, for Christmas? Cause
and
I'm not spending Christmas.
Demand as well, to be fair.
Yeah, we've got a load of stuff coming over, haven't we?
Get your orders in now.
Santa's busy making them all, so get them quick.
Yeah.
It's been cold worse than that.
Right, go on, mate. What are we up to? Where have you been? What have you been doing? Any good news?
No, I've had some work stuff to do, and it's that time of year in it where you've got to go and turn up at all the sort of networking type stuff and whatever, which it's great and it's nice that you get invited to it all, but when you think what we've got coming up over the next few weeks with games, weddings, more games, events and all that kind of stuff, you just sort of like, you get to Christmas, don't you?
That's why we're on zeros.
Yeah, well,
we're trying to sort of not peak too early.
Well, it's easy done though, isn't it?
Are you doing it for New Year? Are you a New Year celebrator? No,
not really. When we had the caravan, we used to go down there every New Year and just spend it there, and we'd have go down the beach on New Year and do chuck the kids in the sea basically.
You get done for that sort of stuff.
It's not like what it was though, is it? It used to be a big thing.
I don't think people bother anymore, do they?
We used to have New Year. We had a couple of New Year's parties here, didn't we?
I've sort of lost its. Reckon it's because it's fucking well expensive.
Yeah.
I like getting back into places.
Expensive.
Well, like with Ubers and stuff now, it's not.
You get an Uber home from here, it's 30 quid.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve as well.
I think it's
even more for you, isn't it?
Price of ale as well though. Going out New Year, you generally have to get paid to get in. Price of ale. People just have parties at home, don't they?
Yeah.
It's easier, isn't it? It's just easier.
Although we could get our fancy dress outfits back out from.
That was the last one I read. What year was that? How many years ago was that?
God, that was 4 or 5 years ago.
You were Team Wolf.
Yeah.
You were a Scouser.
Scouts, yeah.
I was Run DMC, and Noxie was
Heidi High.
Heidi High, that was it,
To be fair, it was a good night actually.
I think that's when we first had COVID properly. Because
Yeah.
Rach was ill,
You were
and
ill,
I was
yeah,
ill,
yeah.
and I turned up
You
to
were
team,
ill, yeah,
and
you
I was
were
just
ill,
like
yeah.
drenched because I couldn't stop sweating. I was just dead off.
Big beard and everything.
Yeah. It was a top little outfit, that. So. I lost the hand though. I lost the hand. You know, the big thing, and I was like, got in the car, and I was like, sure, I had another one on.
I'm sure Maz wears that up. She's got a heavy hand. Sorry, Maz, I'm only joking.
It was, it was a good night. That it was a classic. Yeah, it was a classic.
Yeah, it was
night.
good.
I think that's the last one I actually went out for.
I've got a video of us upstairs.
Oh, did
we do?
having a little board
Me too.
meeting in our fancy dress outfits.
Brilliant.
No, it was a good night.
It was a funny night.
Well, no, I think it's no real plans other than obviously going away in between, and we've got
a busy one, isn't it?
And then we've got New Year's Day off.
and then we've got New Year's Day off, but on the 3rd.
Yeah.
And then-
Yeah.
Just stay in now. We would stay in. We want to get a big Chinese banquet. Stay
just
in, get
easy.
all the beers or wines, and just chill out.
Yeah, I think we've got
12 o'clock and watch Jules Holland.
I think it's.
Do you stay for the fireworks and stuff?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
struggle now to stay awake for that late.
I always feel like
literally
I
12
should.
o'clock I'm going. And then you feel
Or like
like you've got to
nodding on
stay
the
up
sofa,
late.
like,
and then you go, oh yeah, Happy New Year, and then go bed.
Can we go to bed yet?
So it's just getting old, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the novelty's just completely worn off. I think if someone said to me, I'm having a party, I'd be like,
Yeah, I'm not that bothered. Well, it's like Christmas Day, innit? Because you have a busy day, Boxing Day, when you're at home,
Yeah.
and there's loads to sort out. You sort of like have your Christmas dinner, and then it's
Chill out,
isn't
isn't
it?
it?
yeah.
It's nice though, family coming round and all that for that first 10 minutes, and then you want them to fuck.
Yeah. Well, we're going out.
I know I don't invite them.
We're going out for the first time ever on Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah? You are?
Never been out before, so we're
Going for a curry, did you say?
Kingsway Lounge, yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
lovely there.
Yeah.
Really nice, yeah.
So
It's
you
good.
can have a
so
Christmas dinner
good.
if you want, but I'm going full Indian, doing it.
You don't go to an Indian and get a Christmas dinner, do
No,
you?
you can't do it, can you?
Mate of mine does that every year. He raves about
My brother does
Go
it
there.
every year, goes out.
Loves it. You know the food's going to be good. Right. You get some of these places, you go to these pubs that you probably won't go to all year. You pay 80 quid for a Christmas dinner, the moment it's crap. And you think, well, what do you expect? It's just
Yeah.
We've got a Christmas night out, haven't we? Which
Yeah, we're on
people
that.
are invited
Oh, yeah.
to, so
Yeah,
people
yeah,
are
yeah.
talking about that. Yeah.
Sorry, mate, yeah.
Sorry, I'm late. Sorry, I'm late. Well, we see,
Right,
Nige, we went and sampled the goods, didn't we? The other
Yeah,
night.
well, as well. Sorry, mate.
Right, I'll see you later. All right, Nige. Right. Well, so what else has been happening then in the world?
in the world of sports.
Well, I think we should bring it up because it's obviously been the final verdict on it for the Hillsborough disaster.
How many years is that now? Is that
36 years? Yeah.
Wow.
And obviously there's been all the new investigation, which I think that started probably about 14 years ago to sort of go back over it again, and they've come to the point now where they've basically said yes, there are 12 senior police officers who, if they were still serving, would have had a case to answer for gross misconduct.
Yeah.
But they're either all dead or they've all retired, and as such they've got no
Said that the law as it was then, they can't challenge them.
So there's nothing, there'll be no accountability for it, which
But how no, like you blame like the police officer, and they said that the guilt, like no, they're at fault for it all. Like, well, surely it goes higher than that with all the cover, like, and it has been covered up. There's no getting around it. It's been covered up from day one. It's been covered up.
absolutely.
Are they just skirting over that though?
So but surely it goes higher than that though. The police officers, yes,
goes right to the top, doesn't it?
yeah, and it was covered up, and it's not a lie. It's not bullshit. It's been covered up from day one.
There's been a number of people in power who've continued
Yeah.
to cover
Thatcher
it
was one of them. One of the
Yeah,
main
and
ones
but
who
like,
covered it up.
if you sort of 36 years, how can something like that go on for 36 years? We know in this country that we say we're like democracy and all legal and all that, and we're all great and we're all fucking above every other country because we do things right. We clearly don't.
Yeah.
Clearly do not do things right.
It's almost like they've kicked it down the line
to get it to this point.
Where they can't now. Well, there's no, everyone's dead, or they're not working there anymore. They're all old people and all this. And
that's
stuff
a
said
big
today,
one, yeah.
which really riled me because it was saying that some of these people have sadly passed away and they're too old now. And also, well, hold on a minute, what about people who lost the 14 and 15 year old
still living with it
sons and daughters, and they're still living with it now? So,
went to a football match and never came back.
I just don't think that the families, unfortunately, will be able to take any comfort in that, other than the fact that, yes, they've finally been told that they were at fault, but what good's that when nothing's been done about it? And all these people, Thatcher, whoever else was in power, wouldn't investigate it, kicked it down the line. You've got to this point where you go, oh yeah, they were at fault, but
it's too late.
It's disgusting,
late
mate.
Yeah,
it is, and honestly, it's
a cop out,
shameful.
isn't it, really?
Like all of the countries,
really
it's shameful. It's disgusting.
Really is. So,
well, then, if it was a one-off thing that you could go, but it's not just happened with that. It's like the post office stuff and all that stuff. Like all these things that have been going on, they're still not getting paid out. They're not an infected blood scandal. All the stuff that we've done, and it is being covered up, and it's not a. So I mean, it angers you because you know that it's been pushed away or hidden. And listen, and you can go into other stuff that we all know about in the last few years that have come out, not a million miles away from us in the northwest and happening in lots of places. Mate, there's a time in the way people have to be held accountable. And you can't keep coming.
And it's hard, isn't it, when you know it's the establishment who are effectively, these people who you're meant to trust and put your faith in, who are in control of whether people get held to account or not. And if they're not going to do it because it affects them, well, the whole thing's fucked.
They're the people we vote for to run our country on our behalf, isn't it? And you've got no faith in them.
And it is, I think, with the Hillsborough disaster as well, it wasn't just the cover up, which was sort of hugely wrong and important. It was the lies that were told to reflect
but
it in the first place.
It was in stages, I reckon, wasn't it? The actual planning for the game was really, really poor. Then what happened on the game, all the mistakes they made, opening the gates, all those types of things, and then there was the blame game. They tried to blame all the fans for all the what caused it, and then they tried to cover that up as well. So there's multiple things that went wrong.
One of the things that they said in the news today was that the head of the South Yorkshire Police at the time, obviously a really, really prominent, powerful police officer, he would have been held to account for deliberately misleading the investigation.
Wow.
Bloody hell.
That's one of the things he'd have been pulled for.
Wow.
And the West Midlands Police, who did the inquiry into the South Yorkshire Police as well, the senior officer there would have got charged because he also covered it up.
So it just stinks, doesn't it?
And that's the police.
And it must be.
That's your establishment.
You can't even imagine, can you, how the families must.
But how many times have they been through it?
No.
It's not like it's just been once and this is like the one thing that's happened. It's been up, down, up, down, up, down for years.
For this.
And
people like Andy Burnham who sort of got that inquiry on the road, wasn't it, when he was part of the Labour government 13 years ago when it was set up. Before that, they were still fighting to be heard, constantly to get the verdicts of wrongful death overturned.
In Liverpool, everyone knew that what they were saying was lies. From day one was lies, and then they've had to live with that stigma against the families and all the people in Liverpool, Liverpool fans. And it didn't just affect Liverpool fans, it affected all of football. Everton, it affected Everton.
The city of Liverpool.
Changed football for them, didn't it?
And then to just constantly do that, to constantly sort of know that they've covered it up, and all these people are going through this pain and this heartache and
it's wrong, isn't it?
not giving a shit, basically. They've not cared.
Wrong on every level. Really
it is.
So, anyway. What else has been happening in the world? World Cup draws coming up, innit?
Well, that's the nice things to look forward to.
Have they had the playoffs for it yet? No,
they're in
after
so
Christmas.
there's a chance that Scotland are qualified. England are qualified. Republic of Ireland in the playoffs then.
Republic of Ireland. Republic of Ireland and Wales are both in the playoffs.
I really like it when all the home nations, as many as you can as possible. Like I was down at my seat the other day when Scotland scored because do you want to see Scotland or Denmark in the World Cup? You want to see Scotland there, don't you?
Scotland fans are brilliant.
The fans are brilliant.
I was in Copenhagen when Scotland were playing Denmark, and I was like, it was
loads of fans about it.
Literally, I'd forgotten that we were playing, and I was like, having a brew and that in the morning. I just kept on seeing them. I was like, Scotland must be playing here. And then and then as I was getting on my flight back, Gunny was getting on a flight in, obviously to watch Angus and stuff. So I knocked on the window and he was going past. He's like, "Come back in, go on a beer." I was like, "Going home, mate. Going home."
No way.
Yeah, so I literally was in the airport waiting for him. And he was coming off the flight that I was getting on, and he was obviously going to oversee the game.
It'd be great if you could get, Wales through an Ireland as well.
That'd be mega.
Because it just, especially if you end up drawing them, or
it's a massive game. Then,
it's huge.
It's an easy way through, then, isn't it?
Sorry about that. Tall half.
Even like looking at us, like we went unbeaten, didn't we, on all the qualifiers and stuff.
Yeah.
I think we've got a good side.
Did you watch much of it or not?
You know what though, I find it really, when you're playing against a team that you know they're going to beat and we're trying different things, and which is right to try it in these games, you sort of, it's on, but you're not really concentrating on it.
Watch them unless they're in a tournament.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
Well, I think he's done a great job. I think he's done really well. Yeah, I think he gets a bit of stick in that, but I think he's done the right thing, and I think Ian Wright had a bit of a pop about how Bellingham's getting treated and stuff, but
all he's done is he's left him out for various reasons, and actually he wasn't playing that well either, for whatever reason. Maybe he was kind of injured or whatever was going on, but he's played a team that have gone out and absolutely battered a couple of sides. So you think, well, fair play, let him give him a go, because it doesn't always mean the best players make your best team, does it? Especially in tournament football, if you can just get it working as a team, you get a bit of momentum.
It's the results that matter, isn't it?
Game, Bellingham style.
Of course he is. Of course he is. He's brilliant. But it's not to say that you can't give all these other lads a go. You know what I mean?
That's the idea of doing it.
To crowbar him in, you've got to give him.
And the reality is, we were all but qualified anyway.
Well, we had qualified games before.
You get to the final, or you get to the tournament then, and you've got all these lads, and you've not tried him. You get to the tournament, and then the
gets an injured
rabbit and headlights
because he's got to go in.
No,
he's doing it.
I like him. I think he's a good manager, and
I do. I think we'll do all right.
So how does it work? Are we seeded? At England, what are they?
It's opened up to more countries in it now.
It's bigger in it. The smallest nation ever to qualify is qualified this year.
Yeah,
who's that?
It's a tiny little island in the Caribbean. And literally, it's a little.
I think that's the best part about the World Cup, though, when you're watching all these teams.
We were talking about this the other night. Do you remember '90 when Cameroon came on the scene?
Best World Cup ever, that.
Like, isn't it? I was saying this the other night, and like my kids were going, "What?
Yeah.
Was it in black and white?"
It was brilliant. It was a brilliant World Cup. It was just the music, the kits,
everything.
It was just ace. The football was amazing. I mean, and the characters that you had in the game, not just like when we had Gaza and stuff, but you look at the Italians and then the French and the Brazilians. They just had proper characters, didn't they?
Because I think like the world's smaller now, innit, and you see all these top players in the Premier League every week. It wasn't like that then, was it? It was like, wow, who were these guys? And then
you got your Panini sticker album, and it was like
Roger Miller scored in, and then like no one knew how old he was, and it was like all big stories about it.
Was it Scalacci for Italy?
Top goal scorer of the tournament.
Yeah, he'd come in last minute, hadn't he, as a replacement. Little fella, top goal scorer for the tournament, and
he was classic.
Like
he looked like he was like that. All the time. He looked like he was nuts.
But there were just some brilliant games. I think.
Yeah, it was class.
I've never been a better one than.
I think when we went over to Milan last year, and just seeing the stadium, and it was like just going back. You like. It also, and they're like revamping it,
they're knocking it down.
And I was just going, you can't do that. You can't do it. It's so big for that time. Because I remember my first World Cup I remember was '86.
Mexico.
I remember that, and then like not massively remember it, but remember like parts of it, like the Maradona goal and all that stuff.
90's the one that.
Well, 90's the one where I was like 14, I think 13 or 14, and going
following it every
all
game.
Of it, like literally when it was on, I was on watching it, and it didn't matter who was playing. It was like I was watching the game. Where now I just sort of
if it's on, you'll watch.
That's the thing. You didn't have anywhere near as much football on the telly.
Wait, and you didn't know who half of the teams or players were
so
as well.
When you got like 3 or 4 games on terrestrial TV, you were like, it doesn't matter. It was like Belgium v.
Whoever it is,
Cameroon, you're watching it, and you had your sticker book and you were following it.
And now you can basically watch them all, every game.
Pick that up, can't you, and watch it all.
You can watch the clips, and
it doesn't feel as special as what it used to. But
it's weird, isn't it? How it's like that.
The other thing as well about the World Cup is, I think the heat is going to play a massive part.
It does everywhere they go, though, doesn't it? When they played it in loads of different, they played it in hot countries before.
Yeah,
and
they managed it in Qatar, didn't they?
Yeah, but you look at them though, mate. The fitness levels, like back in the 80s, 90s, the heat would have had a big. But like people play in Spain all year, like English players play abroad, and they've got that ability to fit, aren't they? So it's different.
It's in America, Canada, and Mexico. But Mexico had it in '86.
Yeah.
America had it in 94.
Yeah.
Last time we had it, 66.
Yeah.
When's it going to come round to England?
No, we won't get it because we'll royally fuck it up like everyone else.
I think have we put a bid in for 36?
36?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'll be fucked.
Because guess what's listed as one of the new stadiums, or one of the stadiums that they'll use? The new Old Trafford, apparently.
The new Old Trafford?
Yeah, apparently that's listed.
2036?
Yeah. That's apparently listed as one of the stadiums going in the bid for the 36.
Well, I know that what they try and do with it is spread it around the world, don't they, to get access to more people.
Teams have had it twice now, where other teams have had it.
Did Mexico stand in though, because it was meant to be somewhere else in 86, and
did they?
Yeah, and last minute it all fell apart. Can't remember where, and Mexico picked it up.
But if you look at it though, they're trying to capture the American market, aren't they? That's what they're trying to do with it.
Yeah.
So that's why it's gone over that
They're
side.
looking where they want to develop the game.
In Europe, how much bigger can you go with it? There'll be a European Super League that'll come up in the next few years. Yeah. But how much bigger can you go with European football, really?
And when you go into Europe,
as a product and if you capture the America, Canada, they're massive countries.
Yeah.
And Mexico's massive. Mexico's into the footy anyway, aren't they? Yeah. But I mean, America's not really.
Yeah. What is it like? It's got to be like the fourth biggest sport in America.
Yeah, probably. If it does come back to Europe as well, it's probably unlikely that they just have it in one country.
It's coming back, in it. Portugal, Spain, and someone else have got it, haven't they? When's that?
Who's talking about this?
That's the next one after this one.
Is it?
Yeah, it's in Portugal and stuff. Because I was saying that we were going to go to the American one, and then I was speaking, and they were saying, it's in Europe next time. And I'm sure it's Portugal and Spain.
Portugal, Spain, and somewhere else.
It's just like going to
we'll go there
instead.
American,
to Europe, you know what I mean?
Well, it's that spread out, isn't it? You don't know where you it's all over America, like say Canada, Mexico. You can't just drive between the venues, can you?
No, but like in Europe you couldn't you? Because it's not like mega.
A lot of travelling involved, and I suppose once you get through to the last 16 and stuff, you could be playing in different countries, let alone different states.
Yeah,
good though. That was good, the World Cup, isn't it?
Yeah,
I love it. Once it gets going, the qualifiers are what they are. The group stages. We always qualify, don't we? Because it is what it is. But once you get into the tournament,
proper tournament.
I think it is good, and it's something that does get excited when it starts. Yeah, but I think it's too much sometimes. They've done
the draw. I think either today or yesterday for the Rugby Union World Cup in 2027. Right, so they've already done the group draws, and they're all kicking off about it because you've got New Zealand, Australia, and South Africa all in the same side, and France all in the same side of the draw. So
how many go through?
Well, they've got a last 16 now. It used to be groups, quarters, semis-final. Now they've added more countries in, so you've got China in there now and a few others to make it bigger. So you've now got a last 16, top two, and then I think your 4 or your 3 best qualifiers, last 16, then quarters and a semi. But I think England's route, if all went to plan, they basically should piss it, getting through, and then they might meet maybe someone like Argentina or Ireland in the semis.
Right.
Yeah.
So you'll lose at least
guns.
3 2 or 3 of the
that
big
kills
guns.
It though a bit, doesn't it? That kills the following, because when all the big guns go out, no one's that.
And also as well, when you're looking at the grouping now, like you're talking a year and a half at least away, teams change, don't they?
Yeah, massively change.
And where they're at and stuff.
It could be very different then, couldn't it?
I'm not a massive rugby union fan, but I do like the Rugby Union World Cup, and I like the Six Nations.
I always remember watching it when they won in 2003.
Yeah.
How old were you then?
Yeah. It's probably about 4, mate.
We watched it in a pub in Busey. I think we just got back from Manchester on a night out and stayed at the pub to watch it. Showing me age there, and you were probably just watching it.
I was probably about 11.
Yeah. Yeah. What else is there? I know what Mark's going to say to this. AJ versus Jake Paul.
I mean, honestly, if you're fucking
losing
the world to
match up of the century.
I'd like, if it's a money thing, surely it can't be a money thing, but it obviously is a money thing.
It is, isn't it?
Do you reckon he's going to get about 100 million, don't we? Something like that.
What is that him done then? Is that him like? Is he?
He can't come back to a profit.
I can get it then if you got a big payout.
Yeah.
If you get a big payday out and I get it,
yeah.
You take it. If someone said to you, "Here's 100 million,"
yeah.
Go and do what you've been doing for the 20 years of your life. Go and crack this YouTuber or whatever he is, an influencer, and then you're done. But if he goes and does that and then comes back into boxing,
it'd be Tyson Fury next. 2 years. Tyson Fury.
What if he wins that? He'll be.
If he was going to fight Fury now, I'd watch that. It should have happened years ago, we know that, but I'd still watch it. But when it comes to stuff like this, I just think, and the way they try and ham it up that, like, do they all think we're dickheads that it's actually a proper fight?
The problem is though, you've got loads of dickheads that watch it.
And
it's like,
it's on YouTube, innit? Though that's the reality.
Saying that, would you not like to see Jake Paul get a good fucking kick?
Yeah,
but
because I don't give a shit about it.
So well, here's the other thing with it though, that I don't think that would ever happen, because if you look at his brother fought Floyd Mayweather, didn't he? The other, not long back, and Mayweather's catching him with some really clean shots, and he's going down, and Mayweather is holding him up with his other arm. He's got his wrist underneath his chin, holding him up into him. When does that ever happen in boxing?
Yeah, you go to finish.
So it's like,
they reckon the title's almost fixed.
Yeah, you've got to make so many rounds. You can't knock them out and all that. It's a pantomime. It's like wrestling.
Yeah,
that's what it's turning into.
Do you know what I mean?
That's the sport now, though, isn't it?
Is that not you're just losing what boxing was about? I
don't want to get yourself down to the proper fight of the year next year. That's what you want to get down to.
You and Carl.
Me and Cal Palmer.
I still think you should do it on here.
It got announced at Strictly St. Rocco
on
Sunday, so there's no backing out now.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it, mate. You're on the card, son.
I've told you, mate. I'd love to, but I'm busy.
You're calling out Tony Balboa.
Have you seen him with a sausage roll? I'm not getting anywhere near him. He'll destroy me.
Mate, that'll be mega.
Someone whispers in his ear, Mark's got the last sausage roll.
Or it could be the last egg butty, then you'll batter him.
Hey, I was on fire on Saturday.
He had a full tray of them on Saturday.
I moved it to myself.
He just was like,
not having it. Got to give a few death stares out.
Take it away from our Sean.
He was fuming. Shorty shorts.
Ronnie O'Sullivan out with Snooker.
Yeah, he went out first round, didn't he?
Is he?
A first round?
Do you know he's the oldest winner and the youngest winner of that tournament, isn't it?
First round, but I only like watching him. I don't really bother me with it.
You know what? Years ago, I probably knew quite a few characters in snooker.
Yeah.
I don't know now. I just don't know him.
Another sport that's sort of faded away, isn't it? Really,
have you ever seen that BBC documentary, Kings of Snooker or something like that? It's all about Alex Higgins, Steve Davis, Cliff Thorburn, all back in the day. Yeah. And mate, you don't realise, obviously back in the 80s when you were younger watching it, it was on the telly all the time.
Brilliant,
like, I think that Dennis Taylor, Steve Davis final had something like 20 million people
to watch that.
Yeah. And it was on everywhere, and you look back at it now and they were all supping and smoking and just like blooded coming out and all that. You think, wow, but it was proper, they were proper entertainers, weren't they?
They were massive, weren't they?
The thing is though, now you look at them at entertainers, at the time they were just normal. Just like, but now imagine someone walking in now going with a pint. Like in the darts and stuff, they're all drinking out these
branded, darts used to be like as well,
branded bottles and like all that, and you're like, someone walking like, have 10 pints, let's throw it at that
I think he was that Andy Fordham, was it, the Viking?
Yeah.
I mean, he was massive when he was about 30 stone, and he used to drink 15 bottles of Bud or whatever it was before he played. And that's how he had to level himself out. And then he stopped drinking, lost a lot of weight, and he was shit. He just stopped drinking.
The Canadian, the Canadian snooker player had to have about 8 or 9 pints just to calm his nerves.
Was it Higgins?
Higgins,
he was.
I mean, what a player he was, though. He was unbelievable. He was like the Georgie Best of snooker.
He was on about the other day, though. I was watching something, and they was on about the best player ever in their lifetime, sort of thing. And he was saying George Best, the greatest player. Like, you know, when you're on about, I think it might have been Simon Jordan.
Yeah.
I think it was him on something I saw, and he was saying like that he's the best player that's ever played. But
you don't see that much footage of him though, do you? I mean, I've seen bits, but you know, like I suppose it may be sometimes, but you see it on some of them pictures, some of the goals he scored and the way he went past people, both footed, unbelievable. But
down.
like, imagine, like if we had the media and the footage you'd have now, you know, he'd be everywhere, wouldn't he? Whereas like some of the stuff you see clips, but it's not like, you know, you could get a Messi reel anywhere, can't you know? But he was absolutely.
I think you sort of go with a player that you associate with more. Your ear, like, because mine's always going to be Maradona. Yeah. Because I think he lit up every time. He was fucking crackers as well.
World,
But for me, it's good. But I never saw George Best play, so I can't say. But when people talk about him, that's like us now saying it with lads, younger lads, and they're going, oh, it's Messi, Ronaldo, and we're going, no, Maradona. Yeah. But it's just time thing, innit? And then people go back to like Pele days and go in.
Pele, you don't see
going down,
you know, see the odd clip, but I've never really watched the full game with Pele or whatever. But I suppose it's just.
Is there any of them? So when Messi and Ronaldo drop off now, who's there? Like who's the ones that you're looking at and going?
Yamal, is it?
Is he one of the
Lamar, is it? And Vinicius Junior, but
Harry Maguire.
There's no one I don't think that stands out like them two
like
did.
Big legend.
At their age, coming through.
It's the longevity of them as well, though. The fact that they're still
class. Still class. Yeah.
What's Ronaldo now? Is he 40 yet? He must be. And he's still.
He'll be going to the World Cup, won't he?
He said it's his last one, didn't he?
That's mental. So what, he'll be 41 at the World Cup?
I saw something with Dave. I think he's similar age to Frank Lampard, I think, or not far off. And Frank Lampard saying he was on holiday and he ended up at the same resort where Ronaldo was. And a picture like Frank Lampard, he was obviously still in decent nick, you know. He said, I didn't go anywhere near where he was because you want to see Ronaldo walking around. You're like, yeah, I'll just stay over here, mate.
You can't knock him, can you? The career he's had, mate, amazing career.
But it's when you look into like what he invests in, like he's got his own doctor, he's got his own nutritionist. Yeah.
What do you think to him getting his yellow card rescinded so he can play in the first game of the World Cup?
Has he had that?
Yeah.
Has it been rescinded? Yeah.
I think so, yeah. He's obviously should have been suspended for it, but he's in the opener, isn't he? He's in the opening game of the World Cup. Portugal are playing, I can't remember who it is, but they're the opening game. And obviously that's...
Rules are rules.
Well,
he shouldn't be doing that.
Do you know what I mean? It's if it was Harry Maguire, let's say, would he be?
Harry Maguire's a top player. Stop slating him.
No, but you know what I mean. It could be anyone other than Ronaldo, couldn't it? Really. But yeah,
I suppose he's got the pull, and like in the game, if he's playing,
people will watch it if he's in it.
Yeah. You can understand why.
Well, it's like the MLS now. I mean, the league is basically built around Messi, in it. It's all like all the footage, everything. It's all Messi. And that's the entire league.
Messi League Soccer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mate, he can still do it, can't he? Probably not as well as he did it years ago, but in that standard of league, he's probably.
Is Suarez still playing as well?
He's gone back to. He's not playing in the MLS.
Because he was last year, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was there with him.
I think he's
same team, wasn't they?
Yeah, because they had him and they had what's his name, who was at Barca as well.
Didn't he get sent off? Didn't he get another ban for biting someone in his last game?
Sure.
I think it was like the playoff final or
it's in his contract. He's got it.
The lad's hungry. You know what I mean? He eats a little nibble now and again.
It's mad, isn't it, to see. Like when when the players come to that age, but like some of them are doing it a lot younger now though. There's a few that have gone back to Saudi League and all that, haven't they? For doing it young.
Well, look at Ivan Toney going over there, just getting in the England side, and he's gone over there. I was like,
I get it when you get to the last bit and you go, I'm going to go for the big payday.
I'll still got things to win.
Anyway, aren't they?
No, but big money,
ridiculous money in it. But you think when you're at you know 27, 28, 29, you're at your peak, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you go.
You'd want to play in the best,
the highest you can
get
to.
Of course you would. You want to challenge yourself the most.
And
but then people are wired.
I'll tell you what, look at someone like Jordan Henderson. He was one of the only ones that's been and come back.
Yeah. Paid all his tax back.
He's doing well now at Brentford, isn't he?
He's a quality player, really good player.
There's not many who's done that have gone for the money. If you want Saudi, I think it's the retirement home, innit? Yeah. Get your money, but he's come back
in.
I was seeing one the other day going about reckoning the Premier League will go bang in the next few years. That they reckon that it's going to top out, just go.
Really?
Yeah, they reckon it'll be exactly like obviously Italian football did.
Yeah.
They reckon it's coming.
In the 90s, that was the place to be, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Be over in Italy, you know, you had all of our major stars going over there, didn't you? Paying the big money, and then they had that thing, didn't they, where they started then. I think the clubs
restricting foreigners, weren't they?
Restricting foreigners, and then the clubs were having their own TV rights.
Right.
And that then skewed everything. Yeah. And it just
that's what, because I think if they get that European Super League in,
it's going to happen, isn't it?
I don't get it. We've got it. It's called the Champions League. Yeah.
But
especially in the new format.
But I really look at that whole Premier League bubble. It's got to burst, hasn't it? It's got to burst at some point because it's not sustainable, is it? You know, you've got all these clubs now that are getting, is it CSR and all that stuff, and they're kept in the. You've got to stay in that pigeonhole. Well, that then will eventually stop the main players being able to come in.
So they'll want to get out.
So they'll want to get out because the money won't be as.
They'll put more pressure on the Super League.
Just move to another league. Another league will start and then start putting the money in. It won't have the restrictions we've got. And then that's how it works.
The Newcastle owners, they must be well pissed off because they've obviously come in going, we can do what City did effectively, and then it's like, no, you can't do that now. So they're having to sell.
That's what happens.
And stuff like that.
These sort of investors will just go,
do you know what?
It's not worth it. Well, they'll go somewhere, and it'll be another league, and then you get a couple of minutes, and then they start running away with it, and it's like,
the live version of football, isn't it? So the live golf, it'll be football or whatever.
They'll definitely move it. I think it will. Does it level it up? Does it make it a better league?
Well,
I've got to be honest. Over the last few years, I've got a bit like
I'm not that interested.
I like it, and I watch it when it's on the telly, but I just get a bit like
it's lost its excitement, though, hasn't it?
It's overanalyzed to death.
Years ago, when Everton, United, Liverpool, Chelsea lost, fucking gutted at it for a week. Now it's like,
move on.
That's the thing. Like,
it happens to more of us than we think. Obviously,
he's back, is he?
He's
like last year when Liverpool won the league. Don't get me wrong, I was pleased, but
if that had happened 10, 15 years ago, you'd have gone mad about it.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and that's why
fans are just disillusioned.
Is it just us getting older, or is it just everyone's feeling that way?
Maybe it's because of our attachment to the club here, and this means more than it does. You know, when actually you feel the losses and the wins more here, and you're more involved.
Definitely feel it more here.
Yeah, of course you do. You know, if we win here on a Saturday and Liverpool have been beat on a Saturday, then it's not the end of the world. Whereas 10 years ago, I wouldn't speak to Rachel on the weekend and whatever else. Whereas if we get beat on Saturday, you're like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
You know,
it is a bit weird how it's gone from.
You don't speak to Rachel.
For a week.
I don't know. I'm just personal. Like, we watch it in our house. Like, we've always got the footy on and stuff. But I just think it's just constant noise from it.
Yeah.
Is it because it's too much now?
Yeah.
And when we were younger, back in the day,
you just like
you were saying about the World Cup, there's only so many games on. Now it's like you can watch it 24/7.
But it's not just that though. Now you've got like every fucking player who's ever played in the Premier League has now either podcasting, commentating, and like,
or
have I gone a time warp and gone back? Why the fuck do I care about it?
You get numb to it, don't you?
Yeah, I get they're all doing it and they all got it, but it's fucking every single thing you watch.
Yeah, it's relentless.
And it's like, I've had enough of it now. Like, you're boring.
Yeah, just want
I've heard
to
stories.
The game.
No, it's like having your sportsman's dinners, which you used to do 24/7. There's someone telling a story.
It was special because you've not heard those stories before, had you?
It's
now
just
you
constantly on.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not relevant now. It's like,
I was talking to Chris Hodge about that a few weeks back, and he said, you know, you'd get like some United legends, Liverpool legends, Everton legends, whatever it was. He said you'd pack the place out. He said now you're struggling to
you see them all every day though.
Yeah.
You see them every day. You see them on.
You go on TikTok and they're on there talking about something.
And it's something that happened in the 90s, something that happened in the 80s.
The stories,
and you've heard them all. And then they appear on a chat show or what? I don't even fucking. That sounded dead old and chat show. And then they're on a podcast, and then they're on a fucking. Then they're a pundit, and then and you're like.
That's the thing you think now though. If you fast forward 10, 15 years, whatever, are you gonna get the likes of, I don't know, Harry Maguire, Jordan Henderson doing the circuit?
Yeah.
You know, they're probably not going to do
it. Back in our day, it wasn't like that, was it?
They don't need the money, do they?
Yeah,
whereas, you know, you go
a lot of
years,
players,
need on anywhere near.
They were before the money came in, really.
Whereas now it's like, I'll finish playing, and
that's
a lot of players now go,
dinner, wasn't it?
I don't even watch football anymore.
I'm done with it.
I've seen something the other day about like players that back in sort of the 90s, early 2000s, like what they've gone on and done. Some of them done really frigging well for themselves, like made some serious money and gone into other careers. And you don't hear from him. You don't ever see him on anything. And then when they do pop up, you're like, oh, I remember him. And then you'll like listen, but then when you see the same people doing the same thing, don't get me wrong, like I love a few podcasts and I watch them and I think they're funny and they talk about some really good stuff, but the podcast's great, but then you don't want to see him on the next TV. Every time you put the game on, there's
it's them again.
Circuit, like you have certain players, ex-players who do the podcast, they're bringing in their teammates and then they've got a podcast, so they're bringing, so they're just all going
around, it's like the circuit, isn't it?
And then they're talking about the game on Saturday. No offence, I couldn't give a shit about your opinion. You don't always have to tell us your opinion, just talk about the game. Just be
but then the game themselves, there's 4 or 5.
And then they're talking about it, and then they analyse it at half time.
And then the refs have got to say
that is the end of it. If you've got to have on a panel, you can have ex-players and all that, and it's great, and you've got the host, it's great. why the fuck have you got a referee sat?
I can't stand it.
Why?
Well, because he's got to explain VAR, hasn't he?
No, but he's just basically, so you've got a guy on the pitch reffing, you've got his two lines, you've got his assistant, you've got people in a fucking studio all looking at it, and then now you've got a guy there telling you what they're looking at.
Yeah.
That's fucking goggle box for the Prem.
Goggle box for the Prem, yeah.
Does anybody ever listen to the analysis before and after, or do you just go, the match?
No, can't be arsed with it, honestly.
Can't even be asked.
Let's just watch a game of football and I'll make my own mind up about it.
There's some commentators as well who I'd rather listen to the radio commentary while I watch the telly, because some of them are just they're either really biased or they just got too much to say. You know what I mean? Speaking of VAR, you know, for the World Cup they're using VAR on the quadrant in the corners.
Heard that, yeah.
So when you're taking a corner, they're having VAR on there to make sure that it's in the quadrant.
I thought they were having VAR to determine whether it was a corner.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so the whole thing, yeah.
So if you think it's a corner or not, you got to VAR to go for 20 minutes to go. Was it a corner or was it not?
Why?
The game is getting slower and slower and
slower. I was watching the game last night, and I think I was in the break when I was watching the Everton game, and I think it was Newcastle game, and Newcastle got a penalty. And
I saw that, yeah.
All that mic'd up ref stuff, fucking crazy. And that's a penalty.
It was terrible.
It's so bad. But what my problem with it is you've got the referee on the pitch, you've got the two linesmen, you've got the assist, and then you've got these guys in wherever they're doing the fucking camera from. And like between them, they cannot get the correct decision. So what is the point in having it?
Yeah.
Like,
you look at
I know we've had the VAR debate. We've had the VAR debate, and everyone's like, yes, no, whatever. But it's still coming down to human error.
Yeah.
So what is the fucking point in having it?
Just put up with the fact that
you're going to get it wrong.
You might get it wrong.
Get on with the game. The game moves on. You keep things moving.
Offside, loads better now.
We're now arguing over whether or not the guys who are arguing over whether it's just.
But like the offside, where it's the thing that comes across and it goes, you're offside.
Yeah.
Done in
Goal line technology.
Goal line technology.
You're right, or you're not.
Yeah.
It could have just stopped there.
Let the referee and his assistants make the decisions on the pitch.
It was supposed to be for the clear and obvious mistakes.
Yeah.
He had a bad angle, he's blocked, and he's missed that trip or whatever it was. But now it's like, was it this? Was it his arms up a little bit, or a bit up, or not?
But mate, we have referees here, that then you send them the video, go, you made a mistake, and they go, yeah, I can live with that.
Yeah.
But then if I put it on the video and go, have a look at it, and he makes the same mistake, what's the point?
Yeah, that one on Saturday.
There was a guy getting interviewed on TalkSport the other week, and he's an ex-ref, and then he'd gone into VAR, and he said, did you enjoy doing it? He went, no, hated every minute of it. He said it was the worst part of the job. He said, I couldn't wait to get out of there. He said, because you sat there and then you've got the screen, you can see what you can see, but you've still got two other people going, well, I don't think that.
Yeah.
So you end up arguing between three.
Well,
it's just like,
you've got four people
too many people involved in the decision making.
Three at the ground, four sat there.
And how many times you hear the guys who are doing the punditry or the commentary on it, who were ex-players going, never.
Never. Call it like that, don't they?
Yeah, never, not happening. Well, like years ago, but now you just get to that point where when the referee gets called to go to his screen, which is just a pantomime and it looks fucking ridiculous, then he goes over to it, and then you know he's going to make that decision. You know before he even gets it. You know what decision
he's making. Called over, they're saying you're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. You need to sort it out.
I don't think I've actually seen one where they've gone over to the screen and then stuck with what they said.
And they've gone, no, I'm right.
Yeah.
And then comes out, beep beep, all the stadium, start telling them he's the number 20.
It's like American football, isn't it?
It is, that's where it's going.
Well, that's all they're doing to it. They're just Americanising it.
And then they wonder why people are going, this is shit.
Yeah.
This is not football. This is not what we, the British people, have all fucking got behind and loved for years. And then you've got all these fucking virgins getting involved, fucking doing it all. And it's like, let's bring more technology in. Well, no, mate, years ago it was a ball and like 22 men and a guy in the middle who used to just get told to come.
Too busy ordering fucking Domino's for half time.
Well, like, there's so much money that you can make from it, which is great. And it's fine, all these people getting involved in it and all these adverts and all these people sponsoring it. Absolutely no problem with it. Leave the fucking game alone. Just let it be played. Let it be played for all the stuff that we fell in love with as kids, all watching it. Just leave it. Why do you have to put this shit stuff in that you're just going, well, why is he running over there and watching that?
That's it. We get the benefit daily because people
so keep doing it.
But surely though, at some point though, it's got to go.
Like I say, I think it'll top out. And then it'll just start to climb. Maybe. Probably beyond us, we might get back to some sort of normality and people can get back enjoying it again.
Right, the costs are going. massively fucking ridiculous.
It's crazy
And then-
to take a family to a match.
I was looking at the price of the shirts, replica shirts and stuff. Like, what the
It's like £100 for the full kit for the kid.
And you've got 3 kits most teams now, haven't you?
Yeah.
And they change them every season. So even if you just got 1 kid, there's 300 quid.
70, 80 quid a ticket, you take,
crazy,
a couple of kids to the game,
Crazy.
buy something in the store, take something to eat.
I think when most people go
400-500
now, when on like stadium design, corporate,
Yeah.
they don't look at the fans. They look at what can. And I get it from club's point of view because they've got to pay all this money out and they've got to recoup it somewhere, and they get more money for the corporate stuff, which is fine. But
it's meant to be the working man's game.
mate, that died years ago, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's gone. That's gone.
People, well, the thing is, it's so affordable. Just stay at home and watch it as well.
Yeah.
But is that self-effacing? Because you've got to have the corporate to afford all these wages, and you've got to have all these wages to keep it going. So it's a big fucking circle.
You're screwed either. If you pull one of them out, that little link, it all falls
You've got to
over.
have your Harlands and pay him top money. So I've got to have the big corporate and the big sponsors on the owners that are coming in.
Yeah, it's just a vicious circle, isn't it, of keeping it all going.
And United paying that £1 billion stadium now. That's got to be paid for somehow, isn't it?
Yeah.
So my fucking
Good
season
luck
ticket's
with
going to go up again, isn't it?
But that's like, let's be honest. It's like the whole thing in this country. It's coming from somewhere, innit? And it's usually the people that are putting the graft in to get it where
But
it
then
is.
it comes back, you're paying for your Sky subscription to watch on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
That's going up and up and up, isn't it?
Yeah.
So eventually it's just going to go, people go, bollocks to that.
And it will happen because obviously we're struggling in the economy and everything, and people are finding it, and you cut back on them luxuries.
Yeah.
And when you start cutting back on, like, pubs are struggling because you're cutting back on people going out for beer. You're struggling on, and then Sky is like, if you've got luxuries in your life, Sky's a luxury in it. It's not like when you were a kid and it was just on telly where you were paying your TV license or whatever.
But now Sky when we were kids and teenagers watching
not a
it.
chance. You used to go to the pub to watch it.
Let's go to the pub and watch it. Yeah.
So now, like, the pubs are losing out because no one will buy a pint because it's too expensive.
And everyone's buying dodgy sticks, which,
Don't know you're on about.
Sky trying to cut back on it.
What's one of them?
Trying to cut the price. So they're obviously going mad about it, but it's that expensive. People are going to find another way.
People cannot afford it, and then you get in. You priced out the game to go the game. You're priced out to get it in your telly at home, and you can't go to the frigging pub because it's too expensive. So what do you do with it? Just switch it off.
Come to Rylands.
Go to non-league.
Yes.
And it is a crazy, vicious thing, and at some point that will just go.
Yeah.
You can't take your lad to the games. It's too expensive. They don't have the love for it like we did when our dad's tough club.
Maybe that's what is different now, though. Maybe that's why the new breed of kids coming in are going to non-league because they can afford to go.
Yeah.
Because every game we're going to now, there's more young kids going in,
yeah.
and that's exactly what you want to see. But that's coming away from the main thing.
Which will have an effect.
In 10 years' time, they're not going to be going to them Premier League games.
That's where them that talk's coming about, that actually younger people are going to the stuff they can afford.
Down the road,
that's going to have an effect. Because if you think about it, you start coming somewhere like Rylands and as a kid and you're into that, then actually you're enjoying yourself, you're part of the club, you enjoy being here.
Yeah.
Why go and spend £100 on a ticket to go and watch Liverpool or United?
And that's
you're
where
not really that bothered about it. You don't feel part of it, so it changes the mentality, doesn't it?
I think generally that's coming. I generally believe that's coming.
It's already happening.
It is. I mean, you've noticed that every game we're going to now, wherever we've been, you see a lot more younger kids going. You see loads more younger people
fall out of it. Like the love that we had when we were going to watch United, where you could just turn up and pay £3 and get in.
It's like when we did that thing at the youth only the week and all the kids were there in the first team and they were going around getting to sign the shirts and like they loved it, didn't they? They were just over the moon, and you're never going to get like that with a Premier League Championship team. You can't get anywhere near it. So that starts to change people's.
And I also think people are in this delusion, like, which people will always say, "Oh no, it's got loads of money, it's got everything behind it." That only lasts for so long.
Yeah.
That
once the followers drop, the money will drop.
Exactly.
People
money's in it.
And then you're not buying the shirts, you're not buying the corporate, you're not buying this, you're not buying that, you're not following this, you're not being a member. You know all this money that's generated. Then you go into the owners going, you're going to put more in now.
This money comes from somewhere. This money comes from corporate entities who want a return on it.
Yeah.
It's either your Sky or you're selling your big
or your
products
owners.
Well, that was the big thing in Italy in the 90s, why all the arse fell out of it, was because the fans stopped going again.
Yeah.
They just stopped going, and
I can't understand why we can't learn from that.
Yeah.
Well, you'd think these people now are investing a stupid amount of money into these clubs and that. Surely they can see that the future. Are they arsed? Are they like?
Maybe they're not.
I don't know. But like, surely
a lot of them are just play toys.
I know. We did the one on the tourist fans and all that lot. That'll last for so long, and then there might be a new breed of people that come and watch it. But if the quality of the football goes down because you've not got the big names, Tourist fans aren't going to come to watch
The
that.
atmosphere is not good because the
true fans,
the normal people aren't going there. You know, not the
Well,
tourists.
that's part of the experience, isn't it? Going,
Yeah, of course, isn't it? I just find it like we've not learned, and I think the only way it's going to go recently, and I think in our time, I think it will fall on its arse.
Well, we've had a heated debate, haven't we?
As
As Mrs. Merton would say, isn't it?
It's Christmas.
I think it's good though. That like when you discuss, we might totally be wrong, and people might tell us we're wrong, and we're all up for that, and it's a debate in it.
I think there's a lot to be said though for, you know, people who are seeing the Prem and whatever else for what it is, which is a money-making machine.
It's an animal,
you do start losing your love for what it really is. You know,
We're not alone. Definitely not alone.
No, there's a lot of people like that, and there's a lot of people seeing the arse.
I remember I used to go on the Cop, and it was £3 to get in the Cop. And like, I'd get a tenner off mum, and that was my train fare, money on the Cop, and he'd get a bag of chips. Sound like a right old bastard now, don't I? But
you are.
But it's true.
And he had 12 quid on the way home.
Well, yeah. But you think about it here, you know, kids can come here with a 10, 12 quid, they can get in and get something to eat. It's the same sort of thing, you know. It's affordable, it's doable, and you have a good time.
Yeah.
Whereas, you give your kid £100 to go and watch Liverpool.
You're seeing with the players coming in and, you know, high five the players and all that.
It's just close, isn't it? That's what I think the beauty of non-league is. And the grounds are getting better in non-league because clubs are getting more people through the gates. And clubs are finding it tough, don't get me wrong, at our level. Lots of clubs are finding it tough because the people haven't got that money anymore. There's not
disposable income.
You'd think that the clubhouse after a game should be packed and full. You're noticing it in places away and at home. You're noticing that clubhouse isn't as full as it was 2-3 years ago. People are starting to feel the pinch and going, you know what, I've got a tenner there that I'm not
I can go to the game, but I'm not going to stay and have
I'm not
that extra
Your
pint.
weekly shop goes up by 20-30 quid overnight.
Something's got to give.
Something's got to give, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And you might have gone to that club for the last 20-30 years of your life. You might be an old school guy there, loves it, been every game, and then you go, I might pull back. I'll pull back that little game, or I won't spend it, I won't get a burger. And that has a direct impact onto the club, doesn't it? Because we're not having then the freedom to go, well, hang on, we're getting 500 people through the gate, and they're all spending 20 quid. Great, but you know now it's not. It's going to be 10 quid. It's going to be 12 quid. They're going to spend.
It definitely has an effect on away travel as well, doesn't it? You know, you see it. You know, when we go away, when other clubs come here in the past,
I brought a supporters coach.
Decent numbers, coaches, and then all of a sudden there's only 20 of them here.
Coach, got to play for Ensure.
It's a lot in it, and it's every week. So either you're at home or you're away, and you're travelling, or you're going to a home game, you're having a couple of. It might be around the corner for you. You can walk in. You're still paying to get in. You're still paying for the pint.
You know, what's an away game? You're not getting much change from 50 quid if you're going away.
No, definitely.
At this level.
On the travelling as well.
I am quite proud that we're the cheapest in our league, as in there's you know, a lot of clubs are a lot higher admission prices, and that's just, you know, some more perhaps been there for longer, but you know, we try to keep it as cheap as we can.
We try, and I think people work within their budgets, don't they? So no, it's not saying that people charge too much. It's like they work within their budget, and if they've got a great fan base and they're all paying it, not an issue with it. But I think going forward for us, it's something that we're very aware of, that we don't want to price people out. We want people to be able to get in and to enjoy the football. But there's also on the coach travel, the coach coming to put their prices up, and naturally they've got to do that. So that has an impact on us, and then that has a knock-on effect to the supporters. So that day, which you want to have a lovely day out, and you all want to go with the lads, and make a big. Suddenly you go in. Hang on, can I do that every week, or can I do that twice a month now? Do I have to pick my games that I can travel away to?
That's probably what it is.
And that's like, isn't it? And that's why, like the derby game for us this year, it's great because it's local. Everyone can walk pretty much, or they can get an Uber in or whatever. You know, we're not a million miles. It's good when we go to their place because it's literally 100 yards from my house. I love it. So it makes a big difference. But if we were going, right, we've got the game and we're travelling to, I think, Hensford, aren't we? On Saturday, and it's an hour 20, hour 30 away from here, which is quite a reasonable. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But then when we went up to Stockton on Saturday, it was
it's like 3 hours.
Close to 3 hours once you've had a little stop on the way up. That's a trek. And if you're banging that on a coach, people have got to give up your Saturday because you're leaving at 9:30 in the morning.
It's a full day. It's a full day. Drink and stuff.
They're not getting back.
You're eating and drinking, paying for your travel, so 30 quid on the coach. Whatever, I don't know, if 10 quid or something to get into their ground, bit of food, some beers. It's an expensive day, isn't it? And so you can understand why people pick and choose their away days, and
especially when it gets to this time of year as well.
Coming up to Christmas, it's a tough one as well, isn't it?
Load of games, but you've also probably got a load of you know,
Costs.
expense anyway with kids and stuff.
And you're probably like you were saying before, like Christmased out, aren't you? Before you get to Christmas,
Yeah.
where you've been to all these
Christmas, you've had enough
dues,
by then, haven't you?
The only thing that will be an added bonus though, I think there's only one Prem game in there on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
So I think people will be up.
I've heard
obviously
that,
looking
that's
to get
a
out of the
bonus,
house
wasn't it?
and you know, come and support.
Mate, I literally, I know you sit there and you're thinking Christmas Day will be sound, but you've had enough, haven't you? Genuinely, you've had enough Christmas.
To build up to it and the Mitre and
Yeah.
do this and that and the other. And
That's why Boxing Day football's great, because you just sort of go, right,
you want to get out of the house,
get
don't
me
you?
out of the house.
Yeah, bit of a break.
You need a bit of air, don't you?
Yeah, of
Just
course you do.
be away and
it's generally always a good day.
hopefully not eat turkey for the day. Well, I don't want to get all Roy Keane about it, but I fucking hate Christmas trees. Generally, I don't want. This year, I've just gone. I'm fucking. Like the other day, she walked in and she was like, "I go mad. I like one Christmas tree is enough. I don't live in a fucking mansion.
Sure, one in every room.
How many have you got?
Not two. But you don't need
Christmas
to.
trees?
You don't need. We don't need to. I like walked in. I was like, what's that? And she went, oh, I put one in there, and I was like, we had this discussion. We're not having one in the back room, like within the, you know.
We had this discussion where it's
we had this discussion, and you decided that we're having one. They pissed me off, and then you've got to get rid of them after it.
Well, last Saturday I hadn't been the games, and Rach was going out, and she said, "Tell you what, while you're in at a reasonable time," she went, "I've got the Christmas tree out the attic." She went,
Do you have a real
I've got all
or
the lights?
a real one? Or?
No, a big fake.
We have to go
one.
real.
Right? She went, put it
7
on
years
photos.
it takes for the carbon footprint of a fake tree to be paid back, like to be put back in.
7 years.
We've had it 8.
Well done, mate.
Anyway, she's giving this it was like a massive ball of wool, but it was light, right? So I said, "Are these all tangled up?" She went, "No, they're fine, just done." So after 2 hours of untangling the lights,
They'd have got it in the bin. I'd have bought some new ones.
I
You know why she asked you
got
to
the
do it.
tree up, and it had this it's got the stand on it and stuff like that. And I was trying to wrap the lights. I was making a complete ash of it, and then I got myself tangled in it, and then the tree fell over. So I grabbed it at the bottom, and the stand moves. That's trapped my hand in the thing.
Oh,
I'm
mate.
screaming.
Well,
Lizzie's laughing. Rach is going, "I'm going out." I locked the fucking tree across the bucket. I was like, "Not doing it." But anyway, the tree was still there when she got back.
There's nothing fun about it.
Oh no, there's nothing fun about
Mate,
that.
don't get involved.
And then all you do, like, so now we've obviously got the dog that's nuts.
Yeah.
Fucking attacking it this morning, like proper going for the bottom of the tree. And I was like, that's not going to be there in a week, is it? He's just going to lever it and drag it all around the house. And then it's like, you get pine needles everywhere. Again, fucking annoying.
Yeah.
You've got to grab it when you go and get it. And you've got to like pretend you're all manly by grabbing it, going, "Oh yeah, it's fine." Like, fuck that! Right, it's just, there's nothing good about a Christmas tree. The shit.
Have you met Ebenezer Pie?
I love Christmas, but fucking Christmas trees. Fucking do one.
Just get a fake one.
No, we're not allowed them. I pushed for the fake one for years, and it's like, no, it has to be real. Why does it have to be real?
You've done that 10 years ago. You did
Yeah.
footprint back by now.
Pay it back. Start paying it back now. Get one.
Hey,
If you had 2, you'd have done it in 4 years, wouldn't you?
I was funny. It was just me about your dog. He was phoning the other day, and he was in the middle of doing the job with the radiator. And it was like, yeah, it's all right. And then he went, "For fuck's sake, fucking back!" I was like, "Mate, what's going on?" He went, "I've just unscrewed this thing on the radiator and went to put the cap back on it. The dog's picked it up and fucking ran out. There's water pissing all over the place." So I was like, "I love this dog."
Mate, that dog will be the death of me. Honestly, you fucking love him to bits, but he's a prick. So I was like, got all ready and put this radiator on in the hallway. And I was like, "Oh yeah, sound." And I had like, you know, the push fit cap. And I thought, if I get it wrong, I'll just take it off and pop this cap back on. I got it wrong. So anyway, this water's like pissing out, like, because I didn't drain the system down. I just thought, I'll get it on dead quick, it'll be dead sound. And it's literally, I've got my thumb over it, and I'm like trying to find the fucking, and I look down, dog ran. And I could see, and I was like, look round, and I seen it go out the door, and then in the garden, and just seen it flicking it, like chasing it in the garden. Like, fuck it, and then Rach had gone out. I was like, trying to find my phone. Then he phones. I was like, mate, I'm having a fucking mare. But the water had gone like all up the wall. She just decorated all up the wall, all over the. Mate, it was bad.
I wouldn't mind. The dog's a fully trained plumber.
Mate, I honestly had lost my head. I was like, right, fuck it. It's got a leak everywhere. In the garden, going, come here. And it's like, not a fucking chance. Like, come here, I need that off you. That just, and then I had to go back out. By the time I got back in, the whole system, the radiator had emptied
into
in
your
the hallway. And I was just like,
it's
fucking
tiled.
hell. And I was like, she's going to be back in a minute. So grabbing like towels and all, and then she comes in and goes, what the fuck are you doing with the towels? Like, all the good towels, just like fucking soaking everything up. It's going off her head. And I was like, I'm really not enjoying this plumbing. I don't know.
What did you learn from that?
What did you learn? Yeah.
Lock the dog outside before you fucking start. That's what I learned from it. And don't do plumbing. You don't think one of my best mates was a plumber, would you?
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. So next home game, Lancaster
on the 13th.
My mate Crafty Kev, match day sponsor. The lads have gone in for his 50th. We will be putting him in a full kit and getting him as a mascot.
Brilliant.
And walking out hand in hand with Dino.
Yay.
So he didn't think we were going to. I think he thinks we're joking, which we're clearly not.
Brilliant.
So I'm looking forward to that one.
Oh well, get yourself down and have a look.
Yeah, definitely.
No, it's mega. Good.
Good stuff.
Sound. Mate, that's about 16 hours we've done there, Frank. We got content for the next 2 years.
Yeah. You could have 2 episodes there.
Easy.
Well,
You know what? Actually,
Good idea.
other people do that. They film 2 in 1.
that's just because he wants his own individual moment on TikTok.
So are you
I'll be doing that anyway.
leading on the Christmas message, Chairman?
I'm not speaking now. He's really let me feel
Like the King's Christmas speech.
Oh, do you want to see that? Yeah.
Like, go on.
Which camera are we on, Frank?
Yeah,
And I'll
it's
sing
all
it
right.
out. I'll sing it out.
Well, are you going to have like music? Like, you know,
Rocking around the Rylands.
You know, at the end of EastEnders when someone dies and they play it slow. That's what we kind of want.
the Queen bit where it like goes through the Abbey and then it cuts back to her.
Where's it going through? Fucking awful.
Frank, get out there with the drone. Then come in. Yeah, just like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from everyone at Rylands. Thank you for the support and hope for 2026 will be a massive year, and it will be a massive year because we're 120 years old.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Merry Christmas.
All the best.